Hey guys, this is Data Consulting, here to bring another video today. Today we're going to go over Domo's version for how to append and combine data sets using Data Fusion. So without wasting any time, let's just go right into the video. So first thing you want to do is log into Domo. As you can see, I've done here, and then as are on the overview page, what you want to do is get to the main Data Fusion site. So to get there, what you want to do is go to the top of the screen, click Data, and on the right-hand side of the screen, what you want to do is go to Blend. And now that you are on the Data Fusion page, you want to give it a title. So I'm just going to name mine Test. And then next, what you want to do is select the data sets that you want to combine and append with. There's two different ways in which you can select the data set. One way, as I'm doing right here, just scrolling through, finding the one that you want. Sometimes that works fine, but like as you can imagine, over time, it can accumulate quite a large list there. So what I like to do some other times instead is just go to the keyword search, type in what I want, find it. And so either way works, whatever you want. And you have the option to choose multiple different data sets. I'm just going to go with two because that's all I need. So then what you're going to do is go through and you're going to see the list of all of the column names that are listed within each data set. The one we want to focus on today though is major. As you can see, that's listed in both this one and in the second one right here. So that's the one that we're going to be combining today. So after you looked at all that, you got all the data sets in, what you want to do is go on down to the fusion type. As I scroll on down, there's two different types of fusion types, one being add columns, which we're going to talk about today, and the other one being add rows. When you do add rows, one thing to keep in mind is in order to use it, all of the column names need to be identical within each of the data sets that you use. So all things that are listed here need to be listed there in order to use it. Because I don't have that today, what I'm doing is going to use add columns because of that. And because of that, I'm going to have to do another step here, as you can see. First thing I'm going to do is go to link the columns here. So what you want to do is click into it right there, choose the data set that you want to here. As you can see, I'm going to be clicking into there and then I'll be clicking the major one as I talked about earlier. What you want to do is go to the right side, do the same thing, click the other data set, find that word major, click that, match those up. And then as within these things, within these joins, there's two different types that you can do, either being left join or inner join. So for those of you that aren't familiar, within left join, basically what that means is it will take everything from this left data set right here. So everything within here will be included. And on the right side, the only ones that will be included with it that will be combined and append is the ones that match up between the two. So within this major here, let's say, for example, within this right-hand side here, there's a person within this major is an accounting major, right? And then, so if there's someone that also is found within here, the same name, and then the major is also found to be accounting, that will be included. But however, on the right-hand side, if you find something that is HR, one of those type of majors, and that's not found on the left one, it will just technically be excluded, in short. And then, so within the inner join here, the other option, basically, it's kind of what I just talked about. It's only the second option. It won't include all of them. It will only include just the ones that match between the two. And then after that, if you feel the need, you can add more than one link between the two. It doesn't have to be just one. Then let's say there's other ones that you want to include. Let's say there's something like you want to include like matching graduate year, matching professor, whatever it may be. You can do that, but for me, all I need is one, so that's all I'm going to do today. After you got all that said and done, what you can do then is you can click here, click to load preview. As you can see, what you will then do is scroll on down, as then you will see two different colors show up within here, one being green, one being red. And as you can probably guess, what it really means is all of them that are green here are the ones coming from this left database here, and the ones in the red are coming from the right side here. So as we talked about before, we combine the majors to make them be the same. So what you want to do, look through, see major, all those listed there, go over to the right side, find the word major right there, go through, all of them are exactly the same there too. And you're probably saying to yourself, well, hey, since now that I'm combined them into the same thing, there's really no need to include two of them, right? And you're right. So what you can do then, if you feel the need to just not have two of them, what you can do then is click this little drop down button here. You have the option to either rename or exclude it. So when you press exclude, what you'll see happen is it'll just be grayed out, and just basically it will just not be included when you save this data set. And then you also have the option to either rename it too. You can do that for each of these data sets. You can do it as many times as you want. The only thing I will mention to you, if you feel the need to rename, you can only do it in this step. After this step, you will not be able to rename it. So please make sure everything is right there within the renaming it. You can't, like as I just mentioned, you can't do it beyond this step. So make sure it's all good there and it's verified and everything before you move on. So after you've done all that, you excluded the ones you want, renamed things, and you've provided all the links and everything. You're thinking, okay, I'm good to go. You can go to the top of the screen, click the word save. What you then do is be redirected to this another page where it'll give you the option to create the visual, share the data set, whatever you may be. But the two things I want to highlight here are the ones where you click this little drop down here, be able to click to edit the data fusion. So we're just doing what we just did. If you want to go back and make some extra edits or links, whatever it may be, you can do that. And then you can also, these three little dots up here, it'll give you the option to rename it or provide a description, which I did not provide as I just didn't feel the need. So that's everything for today's video. Please feel free to leave comments down below, or any other things that you feel they think I should know or go over in this video. Please let me know, and have a great day. Thank you.